Modern warfare is being transformed by two revolutionary technologies: drone swarms and hypersonic missiles. For centuries, military power meant big armies and powerful machines. Now, the rules have changed. Drone swarms and hypersonic missiles aren't just upgrades. They're a total rethink of how wars are fought. These weapons overwhelm with numbers and strike with unstoppable speed, challenging even the most advanced defenses. Imagine thousands of intelligent drones attacking a warship, or a missile so fast and agile that no current system can intercept it. This is the new reality for military planners worldwide. The old balance of power is being upended, forcing nations into a race to develop and defend against these technologies. Saturation, overwhelming an enemy with sheer numbers, is the logic behind drone swarms. Speed, striking before the enemy can react, is the domain of hypersonic missiles. Together, they force a complete rethink of military strategy, from ship design to defense networks. Countries that fail to adapt risk catastrophic vulnerability. In this video, we'll break down how drone swarms and hypersonic missiles work and why they're so hard to stop. We'll look at real-world projects like America's Replicator Initiative and China's Naval Great Wall to see how the arms race is unfolding. The implications are profound for soldiers, nations, and global security. Understanding these new rules is essential for anyone concerned about the future of war. A drone swarm is more than just a group of drones. It's a networked, intelligent force. Hundreds or thousands of drones communicate and coordinate, acting as a single, adaptive unit. Like a flock of birds, each drone operates independently but works toward a shared goal. The swarm's intelligence is decentralized. There's no single point of failure. If one drone is lost, the others adapt instantly, making the swarm resilient and hard to stop. Human operators give high-level commands, but the swarm figures out the details. These drones are small, cheap, and expendable, produced in massive numbers. Even less wealthy nations can now field powerful air forces using swarms. Recent conflicts, like in Ukraine, show how commercial drones can be devastating when used in large numbers. The technology is complex. Advanced AI, reliable communications, and smart software are all required. Swarms can carry different payloads, cameras, jammers, or explosives, making them versatile and unpredictable. By combining these capabilities, swarms become a multi-purpose, adaptive force on the battlefield. This is a radical shift from traditional, expensive military hardware. The real power of a drone swarm is in overwhelming defenses with sheer numbers. Modern air defense systems are advanced, but they have limits. They can only target so many threats at once. A swarm presents hundreds or thousands of targets, saturating defenses and ensuring some drones get through. The economics are brutal: cheap drones versus expensive interceptor missiles. Defenders could bankrupt themselves firing million-pound missiles at thousand-pound drones. Small, low-flying drones are also hard to detect, often slipping past radar until it's too late. This forces defenders into a frantic, close-range battle against a relentless tide. The U.S. military is developing its own swarms, like the Loyal Wingman program, pairing crewed and uncrewed aircraft. These systems multiply complexity for adversaries, creating a coordinated team that dominates the airspace. The swarm's strength isn't just in numbers, but in the new tactics and strategies it enables. It's a shift from fighting a few high-value targets to facing a coordinated, adaptive mass. The cost, speed, and adaptability of swarms are rewriting the rules of air combat. Militaries must now plan for battles where quantity is a weapon in itself. The numbers game is changing everything. If swarms win by numbers, hypersonic missiles win by speed. Hypersonic means faster than Mach 5, over a mile per second. At these speeds, a missile can cross continents in minutes, leaving almost no time to react. There are two main types: hypersonic glide vehicles, HGVs, and hypersonic cruise missiles. HGVs are launched high, then glide unpredictably toward their target, dodging defenses. Hypersonic cruise missiles use advanced engines, scramjets, to fly fast and low, maneuvering like a jet at rocket speeds. Both types are nearly impossible to intercept with current technology. The physics are punishing. Extreme heat and stress require exotic materials and advanced engineering. Only a few nations, Russia, China, the US, are close to fielding operational hypersonic weapons. These missiles can strike anywhere, anytime, with little warning. Their speed and unpredictability make them a nightmare for defenders. Hypersonic weapons are changing the balance of power. The age of unstoppable missiles has arrived. The real threat of hypersonic missiles is their combination of speed and agility. Traditional defenses can't keep up. These missiles fly too fast and change course unpredictably. By flying low and maneuvering, they evade radar and interceptors until the last moment. Defenders have only seconds to react, compressing decision-making to the limits of human ability. AI-driven systems are now essential to respond in time. The kinetic energy of a hypersonic impact is devastating. Even without explosives, the sheer force can destroy hardened targets. The US calls this conventional prompt strike, the ability to hit any target on Earth within an hour. Nations are racing to build new, layered defenses, space-based sensors, faster interceptors, and smarter AI. The hypersonic arms race is forcing a total rethink of global defense. The old playbook no longer works. Drone swarms and hypersonic missiles break with the old logic of war. For decades, military power meant a few expensive high-tech platforms, carriers, stealth jets, tanks. The new era flips this. Swarms rely on quantity, not quality. Losses are expected. Resilience comes from mass production and adaptability. Hypersonic missiles, meanwhile, threaten to make even the most advanced platforms obsolete. Why build a billion-pound warship if a single missile can destroy it? The presence of these weapons creates no-go zones for traditional forces. History shows that new technology can make old tactics irrelevant, like the longbow or machine gun did centuries ago. Now, militaries must invest in new systems and doctrines for a battlefield dominated by intelligent machines and lightning-fast threats. The shift is as much philosophical as technological. The future belongs to those who adapt. The old ways are fading fast. The U.S. Replicator Initiative is a direct response to the new numbers game. Launched in 2023, it aims to field thousands of cheap, autonomous systems, drones, uncrewed ships, and more, across all domains. The goal: overwhelm adversaries with mass, not just technology. Replicator leverages commercial tech, 3D printing, and AI to produce swarms quickly and affordably. Inspired by Ukraine's use of commercial drones, the Pentagon is formalizing swarm tactics for large-scale, military-grade use. Early results show rapid, on-demand manufacturing is possible, even in the field. The ultimate aim is deterrence. Make any conflict too costly and complex for rivals to risk. America is betting on mass-produced autonomy to win the wars of tomorrow. China's answer is defense. The Naval Great Wall, a digital fortress against swarm attacks. Unveiled in 2025, it's a multi-layered AI-driven defense network for warships. The core is a dynamic kill net, all sensors and weapons linked into a single intelligent grid. AI assigns the best weapon to each threat, reacting at machine speed. Defenses include hypersonic missiles for long-range threats, lasers and microwave weapons for close-in swarms. The system is designed to adapt instantly if any part is damaged. China's military parades have already shown early hardware, proving this is more than theory. The Naval Great Wall is China's bid to make its fleet impenetrable in the age of saturation warfare. Drone swarms and hypersonic missiles are reshaping global power and strategic stability. These aren't future threats, they're here now, driving a new arms race built on AI, speed, and mass. The old calculus of deterrence is changing, making the world more volatile and unpredictable. The low cost and deniability of swarms and the unstoppability of hypersonics lower the threshold for conflict. This affects national budgets, alliances, and global security. An informed public is crucial. These issues go far beyond generals and politicians. The future of war is about the smartest swarm and the fastest missile, not the biggest bomb. Traditional platforms are being challenged and, in some cases, rendered obsolete. Nations are in a frantic race for technological supremacy. The world's leading powers are investing heavily in autonomous systems and machine-speed warfare. Understanding this new reality is the first step to navigating its dangers.